Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, friends. Welcome to Carbon Connection for Climate Action, Seller Meets Buyer, Strengthening Collaboration Towards a High Integrity Carbon Governance. And this forum is hosted by the Ministry of Environment Indonesia to create a space for any stakeholders who are interested in Indonesia green projects as well as the carbon market. So to date, I think if I'm not miscalculate, we have around 30-ish projects presented from various sectors. And today we have another 8 projects from Polu sector, waste, as well as the energy sector. So let's start with the first one. It is geothermal project from Patuha. So let's hear it from Delvira of PT Geodipa Energy. She's unable to join in person, but here's the video.
Dengan lebih dari 120 gunung berapi aktif, Indonesia menyimpan 40% cadangan panas bumi di dunia. Panas bumi, energi terbarukan dengan emisi karbon yang rendah, menjadi salah satu solusi dalam menangani krisis iklim dunia. Panas bumi sebagai sumber energi listrik dihasilkan dengan memanfaatkan inti bumi untuk memanaskan embung air serta menghasilkan uap. Uap yang tercipta diekstrasi melalui jaringan pipa dan diarahkan ke pembangkit, di mana energi termal dari uap diubah menjadi energi mekanik dengan memutar turbin. Putaran turbin tersebut yang akhirnya menghasilkan energi listrik. Seperti prinsip pemanasan air dalam ceret, sisa uap air yang telah didinginkan dikondensasi dan berubah menjadi air untuk dimasukkan kembali ke dalam bumi dan kembali dilakukan pemanasan secara alami. Proses inilah yang memastikan pembangkit listrik tenaga panas bumi sebagai pembangkit energi terbarukan yang berkelanjutan. Untuk melestarikan alam, uap yang telah digunakan untuk menggerakkan turbin diarahkan ke kondensor, sehingga uap tersebut terkondensasi menjadi udara. Air ini kemudian didaur ulang menjadi uap lagi secara alami. Dieng dan Patuha memiliki total potensi energi panas bumi masing-masing 400 MW dan sudah memiliki perjanjian jual beli listrik dengan PLN yang dituangkan dalam bentuk Energy Sales Contract. Untuk menjadi perusahaan energi panas bumi yang andal dan terpercaya, kami fokus pada keberlanjutan dan pertumbuhan yang cepat dalam mencapai bisnis. Dengan prinsip Operational Excellence dan Total Quality Management, PT Geodipa Energi Persero menjadi perusahaan yang mengoptimalkan produktivitas dengan budaya kerja profesional dan mengedepankan keselamatan kerja, menjadi yang terbaik guna mendukung program nasional dalam penyediaan energi yang aman dan ramah lingkungan. Geodipa membantu pemerintah dalam penyerapan tenaga kerja dan pengembangan masyarakat di sekitar wilayah kerja perusahaan. Hal ini diimplementasikan dalam bentuk 4 pilar tanggung jawab sosial kepada masyarakat, yaitu Geodipa Peduli, Geodipa Maju, Geodipa Pintar, Geodipa Hijau. Geodipa percaya keseimbangan antara energi, alam, dan manusia di dalamnya adalah masa depan untuk kehidupan yang lebih baik. Geodipa Energi menghadirkan energi untuk kehidupan yang lebih baik.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us in this session with PT Geodipa Energi Persero. My name is Delvira, representing PT Geodipa Energi Persero, or usually we call it GDE. I'm from Business Development Division. And today, I'm going to present to you about our carbon credit project, which is Patuha Unit 1 Geothermal Project. But before I delve deeper into Patuha Unit 1 project, what is it exactly and how do we contribute to the carbon credits globally, I would like to explain more about GD as a company to you first. So GDE is a state-owned enterprise focusing in geothermal sector. We were established in 2002 and we are a state-owned enterprise under the Ministry of Finance. We have two shareholders. The majority of our shares is actually held by the Ministry of Finance, about 94.5%, and then the remaining 5.5% is with the PLN, or our state utility company. As an SOE under Ministry of Finance, GDE also has a position of a special mission vehicle, or SMV. As an SMV, our role, we have three main purposes. The first one is to de-risking of geothermal development in Indonesia. The second one is debottlenecking of geothermal development. And the last one is as a strategic partner of the government of Indonesia. So all in all, we help to accelerate the development of geothermal in Indonesia. Our company also has several rewards and performance achievements, as you can see on your screen. Our Fitch ratings is AAA with a stable outlook since 2022 up to last year, 2024. And then we have CDP, Climate Change and Water Security. We are the top 4 in Indonesia. S&P Global, number 61, the top 3 in Indonesia. And then we also have Green Proper. And then the last one, the most updated one, is we have 58 of ESG rating. As a company, we managed more than 1.2 gigawatts of geothermal resource and reserve. We have fields lying across 6 concession areas, 4 owned by GDE and 2 are government concession. From these, we have 3 operating units, Dieng Unit 1 with 55 megawatts, Patuha Unit 1, 55 megawatts, and also Dieng Small Scale, which is about 10 megawatts. So in total, we generate about 120 megawatts from these 3 power plants. Other than that, we have a development pipeline to further 485 megawatts by the year 2035. And also, we plan to expand our business to improve overall economic and growth. The way we expand it is through non-power geothermal development, such as critical mineral extractions, such as from lithium and silica, also plant green hydrogen and other potential geothermal use. Now we delve deep into Patuha Unit 1 geothermal projects. The unit itself is located in West Java, Indonesia, and by providing clean, renewable electricity to the people in the area, we managed to meet the Sustainable Development Goals, or SDG point 7 and point 13. The unit has a net capacity of 55 megawatts. It began to commercially operate back in September 2014, and it supplies electricity to the Jamali grid, which is the main grid in the island of Java and its surroundings. The estimated emission reduction is about 263,000 tons of CO2 equivalents per year. And this unit has been registered in the Clean Development Mechanism, or CDM, back in 2012. We have very positive impacts to the local communities, not only socially and economically, but also environmentally. We collaborate with the communities around the operational area to carry out conservation programs that includes land orchids and also Javanese primate surili and also lutung. So we conserve not only the flora or the plants in and around the areas, but also the fauna of the Patuha area itself. For social impacts, we implement many programs such as scholarship, book donations, and vocational training. During the COVID-19 pandemic, we supported the local communities by providing training for healthcare. We improved the community's awareness on sanitation and health issues, and also provided staple food package to ensure food security for the communities. Economically, through the construction or investment of infrastructure in the surrounding area where the project is held, we provide indirect economic impacts to the communities. The example is that we have a program to improve the rural electrification to the villages in the surrounding areas, which we will explain more in the later slides. As for the project itself, you can see from the graph that we managed to reduce emission of CO2 on average between 250,000 to 300,000 of tons of CO2. During the 2014 to 2020 crediting period, we reduced a total of 1.3 million of tons CO2 equivalent through the Clean Development Mechanism. Also, we produced around 400,000 megawatts of electricity per annum. The Patuha Unit 1 CDM project itself began in 2012, in which we registered the project to CDM, and then we developed the project document design. We received the letter of approval by the government of Indonesia, and we managed to validate the project by the year of 2014. And then on the same year, in September, Patuha Unit 1 began operation. However, the carbon market experienced crisis. So both Geodipa and also Eco Securities as our partner decided to delay verification and issuance due to said crisis and the market condition, and we decided to wait and see the condition of the market. Starting in 2021, we continued the development of Patuha CDM Carbon Credit Project. We completed the verification process in 2024, and as of last year, we are currently in marketing process for the carbon credits potential buyers. The positive impact of the plant itself covers, as mentioned, both the environment and also the regional economy. We currently show you an illustration of the geothermal project multiply impacts towards economic development through sustainable environment, social and governance, or ESG. It is worth noting that the utilization of geothermal resources through power plants development has many positive impacts on the surrounding areas, such as community empowerment, employment, because we employ the people in the surrounding areas to work in the infrastructure as well as developing the power plant itself. We also increase tourism in the area and increase the company's contribution to the local government in the form of additional production bonuses of about 2 billion rupiahs per year. We also increase taxes consisting of land and building tax and also VAT reimbursement. Another positive impact is, as mentioned before, estimated emission reduction of about 250,000 tons to 300,000 tons of CO2 equivalents per year. We also provided additional stable electricity amounts to 150 kilovolts of mains and mains power supply. It is worth noting that this multiplier effect will only be obtained if the environmental social governance is implemented properly. The company has very many sustainable programs as shown in your screen right now. So we work with local MSME to help them in their community building, community empowerment, as well as economic for the regional area. Salucrisp is MSME in the Patuha area, which is quite successful, and we work with women in the area to develop this crisp. And then we also have Alameda Tourism Village to boost the tourism prospect in the area. Also, we have Sugih Mukti Coffee Synergy. This CSR managed to meet SDGs, which you can see on the left-hand side of your screen. Other than that, we also do blood donation in the area, health promotion, as well as socialization for stunting prevention to the local families. For the children and also the workers there, we have scholarship, capacity building, and also geo-edutourism. And then, as mentioned before, we have rural electrification for the nearest village, such as Sugih Mukti. We also help to support the infrastructure building of public facilities and also build the local schools. So, as you can see from our presentation, Patuha Unit 1 geothermal project has a very positive impact on the area it surrounds, because not only that we help with the clean and renewable electricity, in which we meet SDG point 7 and 13. We also provide social benefits to the local communities, as well as we maintain the environment to stay green and to develop as optimum as it could be. And we also help with the economic boost of the regional area. Then you can be assured that the carbon credits of Pata Unit 1 geothermal project is of the highest quality, and together we can support the reduction of greenhouse gas negative impact to the environment, and we can reach the net zero emission target in 2060 together. That is all from us. We thank you for your attention and participation. Hope you have a good day.
Okay, so one is done. That's from the energy sector, loud and clear. We have the next one. It's coming from the Folu sector. It's in relation to the coral restoration and I think blue economy sustainability. So it's also a pre-recorded video. He's the co-founder and CEO of Carbon Ethics, Bimo Suwaji, also unable to join, but we'll see him online on the screen.
Good morning, distinguished guests, esteemed buyers. My name is Bimo. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Carbon Ethics. I'm joining online. I'm in the field right now with the community, and hopefully I can pass on the positive energy from the community and as well as their excitement towards this project. This is the second time we present in Seller Meet Buyer, and our second project is Aceh Catalyst. It stands for Coastal Restoration and Blue Economy Sustainability. And just a bit of background of Carbon Ethics. We founded in 2019, and the founders and also management teams coming from diverse expertise, from the commercial, also impact fund management, as well as product and marketing, and down to as well the project development, as well as the project executions for nature-based solutions. And we're grateful that in these 6 years, we make pilots and also projects for blue carbon restorations supported by 240 companies so far. And with this project, we also make iterative model on how to work best with the coastal community. And each of the projects that we do, we always measure the impact in a framework called social return of investment. So every $1 invested to our project, we deliver $2 of social value in return. So related to the carbon project, this is not only delivering the ROI, but also social ROI. And we're also proud to be certified B Corporation. 3 projects that we usually have a roadshow to our investors and also potential buyers. And this time, we're going to talk more about Project Aceh Catalyst. Aceh Catalyst, why we do what we do in this project. We saw the region face intense land conversion in terms of the conversion of mangrove forest to aquaculture ponds, and as well as the illegal logging to be converted to the charcoal and also be exported outside Aceh. This resulting in deforestation rate of 2.7%, and this is equivalent to almost 500 hectares per year. This is putting the ecosystem at risk, especially we will lose the forest cover within 100 years. And this project will be focusing more on reforestations and also protections of mangrove forests. And inside the project boundaries, this area size comprised of 17,000 hectares with 6,000 community members to be empowered and potentially can generate almost 600,000 verified carbon units per year with 4 key species. And if we see here in the pictures, there are 2 IUCN red lists at the moment. The first one is the Saujau turtle. We call it in local tuntong. And we have also crab-eating macaque. This is one of the species of primate. And we're using the methodology of FERA, VM33, the methodology for tidal wetland and seagrass restorations. And this project also potentials to be CORSIA eligible. And the project status right now is on the PDD writing. We intensely connected with the community, and as well as we've made some pilot as well in the planting. And in next Q1 2026, we're going to also pilot the conservation-based product. There's 2 types of area that we're going to restore. The first one is the silvofishery area. This is the area where the most degraded for conversions to become aquaculture. And the second type of area is deforested mangrove area. In here, we can do restorations more densely because usually this area is converted to become charcoal briquettes. And when we're talking about the climate financing, where this money is allocated to, we do have program as well to the community, such as forest patrol and stewardship, building the mangrove nursery, mangrove reforestations, and monitoring and maintenance, of course. And why mangrove nursery? Because at the moment, the community is also lacking to have in-house mangrove nursery. If we want to have a big-scale reforestations, we need to support the community with this investment. And the second is that it's about the community development. We do as well the silvofishery, which I will talk later on, and technical capacity up until the market access, as well as the livelihood development. So for example, in the past 6 years, we've been built the model of, for example, batik mangrove, and then mangrove snacks, mangrove syrup, you know, and all of these projects. And we also put the biodiversity protections in terms of the inventory and also monitoring. And talking about silvofishery in Aceh, we will focusing more on crab. There is a potential that the soft shell crab is lack of supply. So the one that we're going to do in Q1 2026 is to giving them technical assistance, how to best proceed the soft shell crab with quality standards that market wants, and fulfill demand, existing demand so far before we even going scale up to market it overseas. And the next for soft shell crabs is we also want to try the crab hatchery inside the mangrove pond, and as well as the hard shell crab. So this is the solutions for us that we offer to community so that they will move from do illegal logging to convert this mangrove to become charcoal. And we're also excited that this project is, we're going to market it as well for aviation industry. So for audience that in also aviation industry, so happy to collaborate with you in order to accelerate this project, and we can also supply the carbon credits for you. And this is the timeline. So in Q4, we are on the PDD writing, and of course, we're monitoring our demo plot. We already have our pilots for planting and also restorations of mangrove, and we're going to try multiple methodologies for planting in order to have the best survival rate. And the project implementations will start in 2026. In which starting from capacity building, community training, infrastructure, and also the bigger scale tree planting. So now our team in the field is doing cultivations of the mangrove seedlings so that it will be ready for big scale reforestation next year. And yeah, open for collaboration. I think we're quite flexible and also open to any scheme. So the most common scheme for corporates to collaborate with us is the first is the project equity investment. If your corporate or the firms wants to have the return in terms of cash. And the second one, if you want to secure the carbon credit for long-term supply and allocations, we can also give you discounted price on pre-purchase mechanism. Or if you think that purchasing carbon credit is not something that you want to do it now, we also open if you want to have community programs pilots to our community. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity and looking forward for the collaborations. Carbon ethics, providing climate solution that regenerate lives.
Very interesting projects. In fact, right after this session, we actually have a talk show titling Coastal Restoration. So it is very, very relevant. Moving on to the next one, we have another project proposed by KIS Group, and I think it's energy from energy sector. Okay, so please welcome. She's the head of HSE from KIS Group, Luisa Jessica.
Yeah, good afternoon, distinguished guests, respected government officials, industrial leaders, investors, and partners. Thank you for joining us today. On behalf of KIS Group Sustainability and our CEO KR Regunat, I'm very willing welcome to you our session. It is a pleasure to present how methane capture and BioCNG solution can support to our shared goals in emission reduction, sustainability, and responsible industrial development. We appreciate your time and interest in exploring opportunities that contributes to both environmental protection and long-term economic value. So we are proud to share, we are KIS Group, we are Asia's largest producer of biogas, BioCNG, carbon credit, and we have some rewards from World Top Biogas and from India and Indonesia. Yeah. Yeah. Next. Yeah. Next. Next. Yeah. Okay, next again. Yeah. For over 20 years, we have been driving energy transition and decarbonization across 14 countries and with more than 90 projects and strong partnership with global leaders like a Mitsubishi Corporation and Responsability Switzerland. Yeah, and we have some of sustainability impact that you can see. We have 2 million biogas and under 1 million methane capture per day and direct green job, and also replacing 1 million meter cube of fossil fuel is equivalent to planting around about 4 million trees. Next. Yeah, our priority technologies, we have net zero as a service is our first global initiative from us, and also we have 0-point higher biogas reactor, we have BioCNG production system, BioClean purification technologies, biopower energy solution, and also we have biohydrogen generation and ducted biogas for improving efficiency. For end-to-end implementation, we have project conceptualization and design, equipment manufacturing, turnkey project with operation and maintenance, technical consulting and technology licensing. Also for business model, we have production and supply of biomethane, BioCNG, and also BioLNG. We have BOOM or Build, Own, Operates, Manage, and carbon credit origination, management, and tradings. Next. Yeah. Next. Okay. Yeah, we have some of feedstock organic waste. We have POME or Palm Oil Mill Effluent, EFB, press mud, cow dung, sago waste, napier grass, pig waste, food waste, and some of organic waste. And for our technology handle different feedstock, we have 0-pound higher biogas reactor, 0-pound higher biogas Jaeger, 0-pound higher biogas hybrid, and also 0-pound higher biogas 2-tank system. For our technology to make a BioCNG, we have BioClean Scrubber, VBSA for BioCNG, and hybrid type for BioCNG, and also membrane type for BioCNG. With the bioproduct result, we have biogas power, biomethane, BioLNG or biohydrogen, and bio-CO2, and bioliquid fertilizer, and also biosulfur recovery and carbon credits. Yeah, next. Yeah. For our Indonesia energy transition proven model projects with case study, you can look our real example of success and partnership in Indonesia. This slide represents our flagship project Yukindo, a decarbonized palm oil mill in Sumatra, and the flow at the top show our journey from palm oil plantation and mill to produce POME, and we methane capture, and we develop in methane BioCNG, biomethane plant and BioCNG, and also we deliver by trucking to Unilever, and this is a decarbonized industry. These are three measures of major achievement highlighted. First one is 55,000 ton of CO2 emission reduction annually to achieve through methane capture and fossil fuel displacement, and directly supporting Indonesia national decarbonization pathway. And the second one is energy security enhancement. The plant produce around 180,000 MMBTU per year of BioCNG to replacing fossil fuel for major industrial clients. And the third one, industrial decarbonization companies like Unilever and many others benefit from renewable biomethane to lower scope emission in their processing facilities. In the middle, you can see in the green truck, this is a BioCNG transportation system that deliver renewable gas to buyers. Overall, PT Yukindo represent a complete and proven model from methane capture at the mill level to renewable energy supply and to clear and measurable emission reduction. Next. Yeah. This one, our Indonesia commercial BioCNG project plan successfully operating since January 2024 and award-winning in leader in BioCNG and carbon reduction. The first one, our first commercial BioCNG projects in Yukindo, North Sumatra, has been operating successfully since January 2024, followed by Tasik Raja in April 2025, and we now operated 2 commercial BioCNG plant. That for Yukindo project, we produce 360 MMBTU per day BioCNG capacity, and for Tasik Raja, we produce 530 MMBTU per day BioCNG capacity. This plant supply renewable gas to industrial buyers and demonstrates full-scale commercial readiness. And we have award on October 2025 UKINDO project received ASEAN-wide awards as Indonesia first commercial BioCNG project celebrated in Kuala Lumpur by ASEAN Award. And this recognition reflects project excellence, technology reliability, and measurable decarbonization impact. And our expansion projections show a significant increase in BioCNG plants commissioned each year and linear growth in carbon reduction, multi-million ton CO2 reduction available for industrial buyers, and this demonstrates strong scalability potential and long-term supply stability for green energy and carbon reduction. Next. Yeah, please watch our video of Indonesia first commercial BioCNG plant successfully operating since January 2024.
The first commercial BioCNG plant in Indonesia is commissioned in January 2024. This is first such circular economy, net zero ecosystem project in the region and in Asia, and probably in the world. This project captures methane from the palm waste, thereby reducing pollution. This helps to decarbonize palm plantation and mill. The captured methane is converted to BioCNG. The BioCNG is used in Unilever to replace natural gas to achieve decarbonization, to move towards net zero of Unilever, and transported to Unilever in BioCNG-driven truck. This decarbonized the transportation sector. This project generated 28 permanent green jobs for local community. This project is reducing import of natural gas annually around 120,000 million British thermal units. Thank you for watching.
Next. Yeah, and please watch our second commercial BioCNG plant in Indonesia, successfully operating and inaugurated in April 2025.
Indonesia's second commercial BioCNG plant is inaugurated. This is also our second BioCNG plant built on build, own and operate model. This is also the largest BioCNG plant in Southeast Asia. We extend our sincere thanks to our esteemed partners, Unilever and Anglo-Eastern Plantation Group. This project achieving energy security for Indonesia by reducing pollution. We sincerely thank Indonesia government for the excellent support. We own and operate Asia's largest BioCNG transportation fleets driven by BioCNG trucks. Thanks for watching. Indonesia's second commercial
Yeah, and this one, how Unilever sharing the success story of BioCNG to decarbonize and energy transition, and also our impact project. And by 20, and we from the waste to energy, KIS deliver USD 10 million in biomethane and fossil fuel saving by 2030. Next. And please watch our video share by Unilever on success story to BioCNG to decarbonize.
How is Unilever turning waste into renewable energy for its operations?
My name is Raghunath. I'm the founder and CEO of KIS Group. Unilever has a desire to achieve net zero. We're helping Unilever to decarbonize its manufacturing facility in Indonesia. Our company is involved in capturing methane from organic waste to produce biomethane. We compress it and we transport to Unilever facility to replace your natural gas.
What is the impact of this partnership?
So here we have multiple benefits. Unilever Indonesia achieves decarbonization and the country becomes more independent of energy imports. Without Unilever, this wouldn't happen, to put it that simple. So it's a great thing to happen.
Next.
How is
Navigating the path to carbon neutrality through methane capturing from organic agriculture waste. And ladies and gentlemen, this slide summarizes the core of what we do at KIS Group Sustainability, capturing methane from organic agriculture waste and transforming it into clean energy and measurable climate impact. On the left, you can see case 1, biomethane production from POME or EFB. This is methane that would normally be emitted from open lagoon. By capturing it, we prevent a powerful greenhouse gas from entering the atmosphere and convert it into useful renewable energy. This process generates emission reduction that can be clearly measured. And for the case 2, biomethane from energy crop, this case is different. It does not generate methane emission, so there are no methane reduction credits, but it still produces renewable methane, biomethane without pollution. So in the center, our complete pathways from capture, convert, replace, and earn. We capture methane from the waste stream. We convert it into BioCNG or biomethane, and we replace fossil fuel industry and transportation. And we earn emission reduction that are transparent and database. So you will see what KIS can offer. Turnkey ways to energy solution, biomethane upgrading technologies, carbon credit origination support, and green energy supply for industry through our net zero as a service model. This is a slide set to foundation for how we turn agriculture waste into climate value. So for the environmental impact, for case 1, where methane is captured from POME lagoon, so the methane avoidance creates 50,000 tons of CO2 reduction per year. This reduction support the host countries' climate targets, and additional reduction come from replacing fossil fuel with biomethane from 5,000 tons per year. So total climate impact around 55,000 tons CO2 annually. So we maintain clear boundaries, so there is no double counting. For case 2, using energy traps, there are no biomethane emissions, so no biomethane reduction credit, but biomethane produced still reduce emission when used to replace fossil fuel. This fossil fuel displacement contributes around 5,000 tons CO2 per year. Carbon credit or reduction are allocated based on clear and transparent boundaries. In short, case 1 produced both methane avoidance reduction and fossil fuel replacement production, while case 2 only produce fossil fuel replacement reduction. So next. And our verified CDM and carbon credit project. So this is our slideshow, our portfolio of methane recovery projects that have generated verified emission reduction and are available for transaction. There's a long-running wastewater treatment methane avoidance projects across Indonesia. You can see our project 9197 in North Sumatra, methane recovery from wastewater treatment, and next project 2621 in North Sumatra also, and also duration from 2009 to 2030, and the next two in Bengkulu and also in North Sumatra in CPA 1 and also CPA 4. And the last one in CPA 5 in Central Kalimantan. This project supported by long-term methane monitoring and transparent documentation. They provide a reliable option for buyers seeking high integrity emission reduction based on methane mitigation for industrial waters. Yeah, next. Yeah, and our project information notes. Let's begin from our flagship projects in KIS Biofuel Yukindo project located in Langkat, North Sumatra. This project capture methane from industrial wastewater using our patented zero-pond higher biogas reactor cover lagoon system. Instead of allowing methane of escape into atmosphere where it would have over 80 times for more warming impact than CO2. We capture it, upgrade it, and convert it into renewable BioCNG. So here the key highlights, it's produced around 21,000 meter cube of renewable every day, and this equal around 360 mmTU per day of BioCNG, so directly replacing fossil fuel used in industry. The project operated with a clear monitoring framework, including continuous methane and biogas flow measurement. So it's generate estimate for 55,000 ton of CO2 reduction annually, and the project is registered within an established verification system and giving buyer confidence in transparency and environmental reliability. This is a strong and stable asset for partners seeking verified methane mitigation with direct renewable energy substitution. Yeah, on the right side you can see a selected of our another project interest information notes for using the methane capture technologies. The site located in across Riau and North Sumatra region, and with a large of agri-industrial wastewater treatment plant system, making methane capture highly impactful. So include our project include KIS Biofuel BPG, KIS Biofuel PHLM, KIS Biofuel LPYM, and KIS Biofuel BSP. And so what units this project is consistent methane capture performance, long-term operational data, structure monitoring protocols, and clear emission reduction profile and suitable for carbon transaction. So together this project strengthen our portfolio and provide buyers with diverse sourcing option, whether they need steady annual reduction, long-term supply, or the ability to diversify across multiple sites. So this multi-project ecosystem also support risk reduction for buyers and enhance continuity of credit delivery. So it's mean access a portfolio that is a methane focus delivering fast impact reduction, monitor with transparent data, giving confidence in quality, and scalable with additional site available for expansion. The most importantly, ready for immediate transaction discussion. So for industry seeking reliable, high impact reduction, particularly those working toward decarbonization goals, this project offer a practical and proven pathway. So next, yeah. In short, our message is clear: capture more, decarbonize faster, and trade smarter with KIS Group sustainability. Our climate journey continues, and we warmly welcome buyers, investor, and policy partner to explore collaboration with us throughout COP30, and we look forward collaboration with you and welcoming you to the KIS and BioCNG Partnership Network. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Jessica from KIS Group. As you heard from her, it's a company that provide end-to-end services as well in building green projects in Indonesia and other part of the world. Okay, the next one we have, also the last one, is derived from waste sector, especially palm oil. We have Pak Takdim, he's the head of sustainability and operations from PT Nagata BioEnergy.
Hello, thank you. Can you all hear me?
Yes, very well.
Okay. Good day, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here at this global sessions. A true honors to deliver this before you today at COP30. My name is Takim, representing Nagata Bioenergy, part of ABM Investamo Group. Allow me to introduce a carbon project that represents both Indonesia's commitment to climate action and our tangible contribution to the global net zero pathway. I'd like to share with you how we transform the Palm Oil Mill Effluent, or POME, one of the larger sources of methane emission in the palm oil industry, into clean energy, verified carbon reduction, and meaningful community impacts. So these projects is represent a scalable, measurable climate solution aligned with Indonesia's NDC and the Paris Agreement. But before we dive into the technical details, the numbers, we'd like to begin by showing you the heart of these projects, the people, the place, and the force behind it. So please enjoy this brief introduction through the project video. Please.
Indonesia's palm oil industry sustains the economy, but it also carries a hidden climate challenge. Its wastewater releases methane, a greenhouse gas 80 times more potent than CO2 in the short term. Here at Nagita BioEnergy, we prevent 129,331 cubic meters of methane from escaping into the air. Instead, we capture it and turn it into 30,244 megawatt hours of clean electricity. What used to be palm oil waste is now renewable energy through anaerobic digestion. The impact goes beyond emission reduction. This project empowers local communities, creates green jobs, and supports Indonesia's climate commitments. Every carbon credit from this plant represents real, measurable change. Sukadamai Biogas Power Plant is proof of ABM Investama's commitment. With our scale and experience, we deliver credible and impactful decarbonization solutions. We are your partner in climate action. Our carbon credits are verified, traceable, and built with integrity. Let's work together to achieve our climate goals.
Yeah, thank you. Next slide, please. So every year, our projects process around 130,000 meter cubic of POME, capturing methane that would otherwise be released into atmosphere and converted into around 30,000 megawatt hours of renewable electricity. This will directly displacing fossil fuel-based power from the grids. So from 2021 to 23, the project achieved 121,000 ton CO2 equivalent of verified reductions, averaging around 40,000 ton CO2 equivalent per year. Yeah, this is like taking nearly 9,000 cars off the road every year, I guess. So all credits are issued under Indonesia's National Registry System, SRN, we call it, verified and tradable through IDX Carbon, providing transparency and traceable for buyers. Next. The project itself, located in South Kalimantan, operating since August 2020 under 15 years BOT agreement scheme with host partner. The electricity produced is supplied 24/7, base load renewable power to PLN or Indonesia state-owned utility company. This long-term structure will ensure consistent feedstock, stable operation, and predictable carbon credit issuance. This is, we think, as a key consideration for buyers seeking reliable vintages. Next. Our system integrated anaerobic digesters for methane captures, biogas treatment units, and two 1.2 megawatt gas engines. So the methane from POME is captured and converted into electricity. We also use real-time SCADA monitoring systems there, supported by manual calibrations, it allowing accurate, auditable, and measurement and transparency. This is critical for high-integrity carbon programs. So the climate benefit comes from two sources. One is from methane avoidance and fossil grid electricity displacement. Next. Independent verification results show that we achieve around 82% of the projected emission reductions. This is demonstrating strong operational stability. Our emission profile is consistent year by year, making our project is a dependable source of methane mitigation credits. This is important for buyers who seek both environmental integrity and reliably issued credits. Next. Our program follows two national methodologies aligned with CDM standards, MSEP 14, biogas to electricity. This is equivalent to AIM-IS 1.D. MSLE 9, methane capture from POME. This is equivalent with AIM-IS 3.H. This will ensure measurement, reporting, and verification, MRV is rigor, data reliability, and alignment with Article 6 compatible frameworks. Next. Beyond carbon, the project creates tangible community benefits, 40 plus jobs during construction and 8 long-term skilled jobs, improve wastewater treatment compliant with discharge standards, reduce odor and pollutant risk around the mill, education program and site visits that will enhance local awareness of renewable energy. So the buyers will also gain an impact story to SDGs 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Next. We believe trust is built through transparency. All data is monitored through SCADA and validated by independent verifiers appointed and accredited by the Ministry of Environment. Verified reduction are visible and traceable in the SRN, ensuring strong environment integrity and robust governance. This offers buyer confidence in the accuracy and accountability of every credit issued. So our project developer, PT Nagata Bioenergy, is work closely with independent experts to maintain high quality MRV standards. Next. Partnering with us will help buyer gain a credible climate impact narrative, such as meet climate commitments with high impact methane mitigation credits, strengthen ESG and sustainability disclosure, support Indonesia's green transition and national climate targets, and demonstrated authentic community-centered climate action to stakeholders. So this is not just a transactions. It is a strategic climate partnership for us. Next. So as we gather here in COP13 Brazil, we invite global partners to join us in accelerating Indonesia's decarbonizations. So by partnering with us, you directly contributed to methane reductions, renewable electricity productions, and community development for sure, all aligned with the Paris Agreement. So thank you all. I remain open for future discussions and look forward opportunities with you. Have a good day.
Thank you, Pak Takdim, for the presentation from Nagata Bioenergy. So that's all we have for today. And we have two QR codes for you from, on my right-hand side, it's a expression of interest form in case you need to know more about the projects that just presented and the previous projects that we presented in the past couple of days. You can scan and you can select it. We have a list of projects which you can select from and then we'll take it from there. And on my left-hand side, this is in case you need to find out more about the mechanisms in carbon trading or carbon market in Indonesia. You'll get, just follow the prompt and then you'll get the appointment tomorrow between 1 to 3 with someone from IDX Carbon, which is the Indonesian carbon exchange. Okay, and if you have question in regards to projects, I think about 4 projects from KIS Group, we have the person right here, Jessica still here. You can approach her directly. So I guess that's it for today. Thank you very much for your attendance. Let's collaborate in pursuing action in reversing the climate crisis impact and to ensure a truly sustainable future. Thank you very much.